Bailey, thank you for joining me today. I really appreciate it. Now, you're a trans girl.
Yeah.
You're 17.
Yeah.
Tell me about your journey. You were born a boy.
Yeah.
When did you first realise that you were not what you wanted to be?
I guess growing up, I always had like a little voice in the back of my head saying something's not right here. Like, you're not fitting in with everyone else. And as I grew up, I just kind of tried to fit in with the rest of the boys, and it never felt right. I always felt out of place, and I always felt more drawn towards the girls. And I knew that, well, when I was little, I used to say to myself, oh, why can't I dress up in the dresses, or why can't I wear the high heels and everything? But my mum let me do whatever I want. I could dress up in those dresses because my mum was really supportive.
And was it the same with toys and things?
I used to have loads of Barbies.
Did you?
Yeah. I used to get bought them every Christmas, every birthday from my godparents, my mum, everyone.
And I presume there would have come a time when it got awkward, when you were getting teased or bullied. Yeah,
so it was around like year 5 in primary school where people was starting to have like a little problem with it, and that's when I thought maybe I should just start faking it and start pretending that I like all these things that I don't really like, and I want to do these things that I don't like. So it stayed like that for a couple of years until I got into high school, and I reached year 9 and I came across transgender. I never knew what it meant before, and then I felt like really connected to that, like that's me.
Where did you get help from?
So originally I didn't know about Gender GP, but my mum signed me up for NHS to have an appointment, but they said that I've got to wait 4 years, and I couldn't do that just to get some help. So my mum helped me reach out to Gender GP, and they was like straight on it.
And did you use hormones before puberty?
No, I went through puberty like a little bit because I started hormones when I was 15. So I did have a little bit of male puberty, and I think that was one of the main reasons what made me think I don't want to do this. Like, I felt so uncomfortable, and with all the changes that was going on in my body, it didn't feel right.
So your feelings were heightened when you started to get those male secondary sex characteristics.
Yeah.
And at that point, did you get treatment then to stop it progressing any further?
No, because I didn't know what anything was.
Okay.
And that's the problem. Not everyone's educated.
Sure. So you're 17 now.
Yeah.
At what point were you able to say, right, I this is who I am, and this is the help I'm going to get?
So when I came out to my mum, she did put me towards GP, and tried to get me some counselling to see if it was, a phase or not. I think that's normal. Like, most parents think it's just going to be a phase, but then she realised no, it's not, because she looked back at my childhood and realised.
And did you see a specialist?
No, I didn't end up seeing a specialist.
Okay.
But what I did do is I did come across Gender GP, and that's where I got my help from.
Right.
And that's where my help started.
And what help, what shape did that help come in?
So, like, hormones.
Yeah, hormones.
That was a big help.
And that really, did you feel different immediately?
Not immediately. It does take a little bit of time, but as soon as I got that package in the mail, I was like,
okay.
I felt so happy.
Now, explain to anybody listening or seeing this, what did you experience after taking those hormones? What changed in your body?
So the physical changes.
Yes.
So physical changes, the first thing I noticed was breast growth. My mood swings, a lot of mood swings. I did get sad quite easily, but then I got happy quite easily at the same time. I felt more attached to my family, if that makes sense. Like, I felt more of an emotional connection. And I just felt more happy. and I felt more at peace with myself.
And you're still taking hormones?
Yeah.
Hmm. Have you had any other treatment, any surgical intervention at all?
No.
No, you don't want to go down that route?
I do, but obviously because I'm 17, I can't really have anything done yet.
Sure. What have they said in terms of expectation for that? How long would you have to wait?
I'm not too sure.
Okay.
Because NHS waiting list.
And it's under review.
Yeah.
So I guess that, I mean, you've got long hair and full lips. I guess that the things that you do to fulfill being a girl in the way you want to be is probably more expensive and more difficult than it would be for somebody who was, born a girl and has always been a girl.
Not necessarily.
No?
I mean, my hair, I grew it myself. I don't know, makeup, it's just
all there.
It's the way you present yourself.
Yeah. And now you're here, and you're brave to talk about this, and thank you for being so frank. How do you feel in yourself where you are now compared to where you were?
Before a transition. I am so proud of myself.
You should be.
I could never be so amazed at something that I've done myself, because in the past 5 years I've been through so much, and to say this is where I am now shows that not only I can do it, everyone else can do it.
Bailey, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.